They lied to you, told you that if you worked hard, stayed loyal, clocked in on time, and didn't cause trouble, you'd be fine. That one day all that sacrifice would pay off. You'd own a nice house, a car you love, a life you earned. But here you are, 30, 40, maybe 50, and you're still broke. Not just in the bank account, in the soul. You've got gray creeping in. Your back hurts before noon, and you're wondering how the hell you're still living paycheck to paycheck when you've been grinding your whole damn life. And the worst part? You blame yourself. But here's the truth. It's not entirely your fault, but fixing it, that's 100% on you. This is the story of how I went from quietly drowning in financial anxiety to finally breaking free. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not some guru pitch. It's pain, truth, and the kind of clarity that only comes when you're staring at your credit card statement wondering if you'll make rent. Let's go all the way in. And if this hits something inside you, hit that subscribe button. Because this channel, it's for men who've had enough of being stuck. I didn't grow up poor, but I grew up scared of money. My dad would rage when bills came in. My mom clipped coupons like it was a war effort. We didn't talk about wealth. We talked about surviving. Scarcity was the air I breathed, and that scarcity followed me. At 23, I thought I was winning. Got a job right out of college. Started making a little money. Bought things to feel like I belonged. A used BMW, a fancy watch on credit. I was trying to look rich because I didn't know what being rich actually meant. Fast forward a few years. I'm 35. Making decent money, but broke, always broke. Credit cards maxed, no savings. Working 60 hours a week just to stay afloat. And every time I'd get a little ahead, tax return, bonus on it vanish, car repair, medical bill, family emergency gone. And I'd whisper the same thing every time. Next year will be different. It never was. One night I sat on the edge of my bed, laptop open, looking at a red bank balance and a pile of unopened mail. I felt something snap. Not anger, not despair, just this heavy, quiet knowing. I'm not free. And if money controls your choices, your moods, your marriage, your future, you're not free. That night, I didn't Google how to get rich. I Googled, why am I still broke? And what I found hit me like a gut punch. It wasn't just income, it was identity. It wasn't just expenses, it was mindset. And it wasn't just the system, it was how I showed up in it. I had to get real about 5 things. You're not underpaid, you're underdeveloped. I had coasted for years. Got good at a job and stayed there. But value is tied to growth. You don't get paid for time, you get paid for impact. And if your skills haven't evolved, why should your income? You treat money like a drug, not a tool. I spent to escape, spent to feel worthy, spent to impress people who wouldn't show up to my funeral. That's addiction, not strategy. You confuse motion with progress. Working hard doesn't guarantee wealth. Smart effort does. I was busy. I wasn't building. You have no plan, no target, no vision, just reacting to bills and hoping for better. Hope is not a strategy. You don't believe you deserve more. This one hurt. Deep down, I carried shame. Shame from my past, from mistakes, from feeling like money was for them, not me. And that belief became a cage, so I made a shift. No big breakthrough, just a quiet, relentless choice to stop being broke, in mindset, in habits, in reality. I started with the numbers, all of them. Face the shame. Wrote down every debt, every bill, every dollar I owed. It was ugly, but it was real. Then I built a plan, a bare bones, no excuses budget, cut the fluff, no takeout, no subscriptions I didn't use, no more buying comfort. I read every book I could on money, psychology, and discipline, not just tactics, mindset. Because if your brain still thinks like a broke man, you'll sabotage any progress you make. I learned to invest, slowly, $50 at a time, into index funds, into myself. I built new skills, not for fun but for leverage. Learned digital tools, sales, content, negotiation, and every time I added value, I raised my price. I started selling things online, flipped gear, wrote content for others, picked up side work, all with one goal: buy my freedom back. And here's the wild thing. Money didn't solve my problems, but it gave me options. Options to breathe, walk away, to choose. One day I woke up, checked my bank, and realized I wasn't broke anymore. Not just financially, mentally, spiritually. I had separated my worth from my wallet. And because of that, my wallet finally started to grow. So if you're reading this wondering why you're still broke, here's the truth. You're not cursed. You're not dumb. You're not late. You're just untrained. Train your mind, train your money, train your standards, because no one's coming to save you, but you're more than capable. And if you're ready to stop pretending everything's fine and finally take ownership, subscribe, because this is just the beginning of your comeback story.